And it's the same for each and every one of us, getting clear on our why and start there. Don't worry about the what and the how. We'll get there because you'd be chasing your tail on the what. And I've done plenty of, well, let me do this. Let me try that. Let me do this. This is how I'll do that. Oh my gosh, if I would have just got, wait, hold on, Sean, why are you doing this? Why? Aloha, everybody. Let me just say hello. Let's just jump right in there, right on that one, trying to connect a microphone. I think that's so apropos for this topic today, because the idea is we need to be heard. We want to be heard, right? So this is where we're at. So aloha, welcome to Alive with Purpose. And the purpose is, of course, being heard. And you know what? It doesn't make a lot of sense if we're not clear about what we're saying, right? If we want to just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, kind of like I'm doing right now, without an intention, it makes no sense. We are just wasting a lot of time, a lot of energy hearing ourselves talk. If we don't have the proper sound, the proper instrument to express ourselves, no one's going to hear us. Nobody. And consequently, no one's going to care. And more importantly, if you're not clear about what you're thinking and the thoughts and the feelings that you want to express, no one's going to hear it. And they may hear it. It's going to come out like noise. You know, the school teacher on Charlie Brown, it's like wah 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 wah. Yeah, no one understands. And the important thing that I want to focus on here is when we have conversations, when we engage in a meeting, anything, let's get intentional with our thoughts, with our feelings, what we want to share in the world. And that goes right to our why. Why are we doing what we're doing? That's it. Being clear about why are we doing what we do. Start with that. There's problems. A lot of time people will go, so what is it you do? And then you'll just say, well, this is what I do. This is my title. And everyone moves on with small talk and nobody really, really cares. And I can tell you certainly in Hollywood and some of the experiences that I've had, you go to a party or whatever, and someone will ask, they don't even know you yet. And they're like, so what do you do? And that's just their opener. It's like, what do you do? As if it were to define why I do what I do or who I am. And a lot of times people are just trying to tap into you and see like, oh, okay, what do you do? And can you help my career or not help my career? But the more significant thing is even when you're engaging in conversation, but more importantly, if you're getting clear about it and having a conversation with yourself, why? Why do I do what I do? Now, let me make the distinction between the why, the root, the heart, the intention of why I do what I do, or why I want to engage in this conversation, as opposed to this is what I want. This is where we get these two confused, and it's a very blurry line. I have a meeting, this is what I want. And quite honestly, it might be a result, right? That doesn't tell you why you want what you want, which gets to the root, the belief, the cause of what you're expressing in the world. Because if we want to just live on the surface, oh, this is what I do, this is how I do it, and people move on, and it'll be a less than memorable conversation. I can guarantee it. But when you get into the heart and you're actually curious about people, and I love my curiosity. If there's anything to take away from any of this, please be curious. And may this spark more curiosity for yourself and others, by the way. But know why. That intention. That is your why. Be clear on your intention. You may want, like, for example, okay, I want a new job. I don't like the job I'm in. I want a new career. I need a new passion. I need a new purpose. I need this feeling. Like, okay, that's a lot right in there, right? Passion, purpose, feeling, right? There's a lot of wants. And if you hear yourself doing this, I want, right? It's like, a little child is like, I want this lollipop, I want this, I want to go to the movies, I want to watch this TV show. It's exhausting. And yet we have these conversations, strangely enough, with ourselves and even the way we approach others. Well, yeah, but this is what I want. And we're never really getting anything done. You ever have that feeling where you're just going, oh, I want. And you're like, why is nothing ever getting done? I'm telling people what I want. I feel like I'm expressing what I want, and it's not being heard, or nothing's being done. It doesn't happen. Why is that? Why? And there you go. That's the question. So even if you're struggling, by the way, with going, why does no one listen to me? Or why is it when I express myself to my family, nobody says it, nobody listens, nothing gets done? Or my coworkers. You're not getting to the root of why you do and say what you say. Get clear on that first, on a big picture, but let's just break this down. We can get to the big why and what is your purpose, and is definitely one of the things that I love to focus on. But let's just kind of just micro this down a little bit in getting clear about how we move around in the world, right? What is it that we value? And if you want to accomplish something, if you want to experience something, separate yourself from the want. Okay, I want a new job. I want more money. Okay, I want to pay bills. I want to live a happy life. Right? Why? The bills and the money, and money, don't get me wrong, money's good. If you want cars, you want money, you want a nice house, want a vacation home, go for it. Please do. I hope you achieve it. But you will get there a lot faster when you are able to articulate why you want those things. A lot of times we just get stuck in the result. I just want a lot of money. I want to make millions. I want this. I want a new job. I want that. Great. Break it down. Break it down into a manageable, understandable, what I like to call like a why ladder. Okay, why? If it's, let's say, for example, it's a new job. You're stuck, you don't like it, something's happened. Why? Why do I need a new job? Well, I want more freedom. I work too many hours. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. I get 100% get that. That's why I'm sort of taking the path of, self-employment. So you may ask yourself, why? Why do I need a new job? Well, I don't want to work so many hours. Great. Ask yourself, why do I not want to work that many hours? Well, because I want to spend more time with my family. Excellent. Why do you want to spend more time with your family? Because that's what life's about. That's the quality of life. I spending quality time with the people that I love, and I want my kids to know who their dad is or their mom is, right? Now you're getting into it. Okay, why is it important that your kids spend more time with you? Well, because I want them to have security and feel safe and teach them the lessons and grow with them and learn with them. And excellent. Now you're getting to the root of why you want another job, or maybe you want more money. That's a reason why. So this will help you in guiding you in making decisions along the way into, for example, in this particular circumstances, getting a new job. I had to ask myself this years ago, when I was just about to get my degree at college. It's just like 2 months away from getting a degree in marketing after tons of trying to explore different facets of my life that I thought would be my passion, my purpose. And I couldn't even articulate that then. Those weren't even buzzwords then, right? More, it was like, just make money, get a good job, and enjoy your life. I'm like, yeah, that's great. But what does that mean to me? Right? But more importantly, why? If you hear any snoring, by the way, that is my dog. Yes, she is just out like a light. I rub her and then she just makes this beautiful little snoring noise. So if you hear it, that's her. But so when I was ready, about 2 months before I was ready to graduate, I was like, okay, I'm getting a degree in marketing, but this isn't, I'm not feeling this. I don't really want what was perceived as a great job in management, right? That sounds okay, cool. But why would I want that? And I was like, it doesn't seem to fulfill me. Why do I want to work at that particular company at a managerial level? And I couldn't come up with any reason. I really was like, well, I want to create. Well, okay, why do I want to create? Something that brings me a lot of joy. And when I do it, I can see that it brings other people joy. Excellent. Why do I want to bring people joy? Well, because if I'm happy and I'm making other people happy, the world around me is happier. So I'm living day to day in a happier environment. Right? How are you going to do that then? Well, I'm like, well, I could use this gift as a creator. I love to do that. Perhaps I could get into acting. That great. Why do you want to be an actor? Right? I'm breaking it down and I'm encouraging you to do it like right on down to the nub. Well, I love to create experiences and that make me feel. Excellent. So what do you want to feel? Why do you want to feel all these, acting experiences? Well, because I want to share them. I want to take myself to an experience and share that experience with other people in their lives so they feel more alive. Oh, got it. So you want to make people feel alive. This is why you do it. I even did that before I got into the coaching business and speaking now. Why? Well, because I want to make people feel alive with a sense of passion, with a sense of true purpose for them. Excellent. Why? So they can experience full potential, their full potential, and live life to the fullest. Boom. I hit the root. I want to create experiences that make people feel alive with a sense of passion and purpose so they can live their full potential, living life to the fullest. That's why I do everything I do, whether it's coaching, speaking, acting, creating courses, creating content. That is it. So if those aren't in alignment, I know right away I'm not on track with why I'm doing what I'm doing. I just started with, I want to be an actor. There we go again, right? It doesn't go any deeper than that. Consequently, the experiences don't go any deeper than that. And I've learned this because I've had to dig deeper. I couldn't articulate this when I was trying to, figure out, oh, okay, I'm going to get my degree in marketing, but I'm leaving the next day to pursue this crazy wild life as an artist. I couldn't articulate the why. I just had a gut feeling. So what I'm encouraging you here is to, follow your gut. I used to say this all the time, follow your heart. But what I didn't do is bring my head along with me, right? I just didn't. I was like, oh, yeah, follow your heart. Go, 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 man. Go for it, go for it, go for it. But a lot of times I couldn't articulate that. And had I brought my mind and been thoughtful and reflective about it, then, oh my God, I could have avoided so many potholes, so many and some of them were quite honestly just volcanic craters that I put myself into because I just wasn't clear on these things. I just wanted this, I wanted that, I wanted that. And now I'm very clear on the why. So there's deeper meaning. I believe in what I'm doing. And if you're discovering your why and you believe that is why you want to do it, and for example, if helping kids or believe something in your company that you want to take this company to the next level, if you believe it, if you truly, honestly have done the work and you've rooted out why you're doing it, you'll be able to lead, inspire, and empower the people, whether it's your family, your coworkers, or anybody that you aim to influence. But if you're not clear on that, and you just say, well, this is what I do, people will not remember you. You'll be at a dinner party 10 years from now and this is what I was doing. And people go, that's great. What do you do? Oh, yeah, no, I'm just, if you, for example, I say, oh, I'm a life coach. Oh, that's great. There's plenty of them. Right? If I don't articulate why from a belief standpoint, I'm really not making an impact in the world around me. And the same for you. And it's the same for each and every one of us, getting clear on our why and start there. Don't worry about the what and the how. We'll get there because you'd be chasing your tail on the what. And I've done plenty. Well, let me do this. Let me try that. Let me do this. This is how I'll do that. Oh my gosh, if I would have just got, wait, hold on, Sean, why are you doing this? Why? I wouldn't have been trying to take computer classes and coding classes and try and work on a marketing degree and try and work on a management degree or try any of these other beautiful, wonderful jobs. I found meaning in those jobs, by the way, knowing what I've done now, connecting the dots of my life. So I don't feel that I've wasted my time. I found value in what those offered me today. So for example, if you're in a job that, you don't love and you want to do what you love, first of all, get into the habit and start practicing loving what you do. If you don't do what you love, try and love what you do. So now you're training your body and your mind to go, look, I am going to find the love in what I'm doing, and why is going to be key to that. That's how you get to the root of that intention, that love, and everything is purposeful. So you won't sit in a meeting not understanding why you're here. Get into the small habits, right? Those are the big macro, the job, the passion, my purpose. Why am I here on this earth? Those questions, I love those. We'll get there. But right now, get into the small, tiny habit of asking yourself, why do I want to have this conversation? Why? Before I go into this meeting, why am I having this meeting? And you might just be able to go, I don't even know why I'm having this meeting, and save yourself 30 minutes in a meeting that has no intention. You might go, well, I just want to be there because the boss, it looks good for the boss. That's why I want to be there. Okay. Why do you want to look good for the boss? Break everything down. Well, because I want a promotion, or I want, right? That might be it. Oh, okay. Why do you want a promotion? So I can make more money. If I'm going to be at this company, I want to make more money. Great. Why do you want to make more money? So I can take care of my family, so we can go on vacations. Why do you want to go on vacations with your family? Well, I would love to spend quality time with my family, my kids, my spouse, my partner. There you go. Now you've got an internal motivation, because our why is all internally motivated. Doesn't start from the outside in. It starts from the inside out. And we're like, yeah, I want this car. I want this title. I want this, parking spot at the office, right? A lot of these are external, and they're just things. They're wants. They're not intentions, deep-seated why. That's how your life has purpose in meaning. And the beauty of it is you're creating it. This is what everything is about. You are the creator of your own life. I'll say this 5,000 times. You are not the victim. You are the creator. So this is one strategy. Here's some simple tasks to start creating passion and purpose in your life. Why am I doing what I'm doing? And break it down. And then once you understand that, and if you're like, well, I don't have the skill to do this thing that I really want and why I want it. Okay. Now you have to go, this is the skill I need. And that's where the work is, by the way. So it's not going to fall like some anvil on your head. You got to do the work. You have to do the work. You need some skill. If you need some skill, what is the skill you need? And why do you need it? For example, if I was to do all these videos, it's almost coming full circle as I'm setting up the lights, and then I'm doing the audio, and then of course I'm going to edit this. I was like, well, I can't get my message out. I can't express it unless I record it and share it. And some of this is bigger format and digital files. And this is the stuff I really try to avoid, is all the technical jargon and all the things that I had to learn with lighting and sound and editing, and oh my gosh, moving huge files from here to there. I was like, oh my God, this isn't part of my why. I go, wait a minute. Is it? This is just what I'm doing. But if I know why I'm doing it, and I got down to, well, I want to express what's in my heart. I want to share it. Why? Because I want to create experiences that empower people to feel alive, the sense of passion and purpose, so they can experience their full potential. Great. I guess I better learn how to edit a video. I guess I better learn how to light. I guess I better learn how to do sound. So I'm motivated, but I had to set that up for myself. But it didn't happen until I got clear on it. And when you're banging your head on a wall trying to learn a new skill, it is brutal, right? We all know, you're like, oh my God, am I ever going to get this? But once you go, oh, this is why I'm doing it. I'm intentional. I know my why. You will be driven from within. And not just for some other shallow thing that just is a want. Because those come and go. Trust me. Wants come and go. But your why will never leave you. As long as you're honest and truthful and clear about it. For you, your own truth, not what culture is trying to tell you. Make that distinction. Am I driven by culture and what my culture says I should do? Or am I driven by this inner clarity, this inner truth that I've discovered for myself by getting to the root of why I want to do what I want to do? Now you're living in purpose. You're living intentionally, and your life will have more quality experiences because you're creating the quality of your life by choice. This is a choice. Remind yourself that, right? This is a choice. And you may go, look, I don't know what to do and how to do, blah, 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 blah. But you get the choice to break it down if you want to. And if you really feel at some point in your job, like, this is not what I want, or some point in your experience or a relationship, right? And really work hard to make those things work and get to the root of, okay, why am I trying to make this work? Get intentional. But you got to get clear first. So as we get into the habit of breaking it down in the small experiences in our life, we're going to get really good and start to trust that, yeah, I know how to create a purpose in my life because now I'm purposeful in my conversations. I'm purposeful when I write an email. I'm purposeful in going shopping, for that matter, right? Or any other activity. Why am I doing that? And you'll spend less time and energy on doing things that really don't serve your truth or why you do. Look, you may want to go shopping. It's great. I'm not knocking it. Go shopping. But just be clear about why. So you're not just wasting time and energy on experiences that don't serve you. Because we can get a lot done, right? We can be, I like to make the distinction between efficient and effective, right? We're efficient. We get a bunch of stuff done in a given day. But if we're not effective and focused on the things that are meaningful to us, we feel like we've just wasted our time. We wasted our day. But you won't once you get clear on that why and you start from there. That is the root. And that will inform all of the different experiences that you create throughout the day. And by the way, you will feel more fulfilled. You will feel happier. You will feel more sense of joy. And you'll be more in harmony with the life that you're leading. But take the time. Really start with why. Remove the what and the how. Start with why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Ladder down on each why. Because as you ladder down and get very clear about why you do this, why I want this, why I want to spend more time, and ultimately I want to just create quality life with my family. Great. So all of those whys that you broke down, that is going to be your ladder to climb right back up. And you'll be experiencing the life that you envision, that you imagine, and more importantly, a life that you created. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I had to express this. I did. It is one of these things that I have to get out because our why will evolve. Just by the way, it grows and it shapes. And as you commit to that, you'll keep shaping it and it will be your own. Life doesn't stop. We keep growing. We will keep growing. And don't stop growing. Just remind yourself, this is all a process, not the result, not a result. It is a beautiful, creative process. And you are the artist. Thank you, everybody, for taking this time again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope as I get out into the world and as the world's opening up and I'm doing speaking engagements, I hope to meet you. I really do. I appreciate all of you committing to you and showing up and taking the time to listen. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And go out there and create a life that makes you feel alive with a true sense of passion and a true sense of purpose. Did you hear that? That was my dog. Yeah, that's Lila. I think that's perfect just to end on right there. Just let her just snore away. Okay. All right. Go out there, create a beautiful day. Appreciate all of you.